Hello, welcome to Classroom to Corporate Connections. I'm excited to share my journey from classroom to corporate and build connections to help you succeed. My name is Sarah, my pronouns are she, her, and I'm a white woman with short blonde hair, blue eyes, and I've got blue glasses. I am so excited to be here today. Today is Season 1, Episode 7, and it's called Upskill, Upskill, Upskill. You've probably noticed by now that I have started shifting to bi-weekly podcasting. So I'm shooting for, my goal is every other Wednesday. I record and publish a new podcast. And part of that is because life has happened and I found I was just struggling to keep up with every single week. And so I wanted to set a goal that was attainable, achievable for me, but also realistic so that I could commit to something for you all, my listeners, and be sure that I was following through. And hopefully you're excited to hear my new podcast episodes. And so hopefully you'll keep coming back for more. So today we are exploring a topic that is close to the hearts of many educators that are making the leap from the classroom to corporate America, professional development opportunities. I think as educators, we are firmly rooted in always wanting to learn. We are great continuous learners. We just have that yearning to just grab new stuff and learn it. And I think that's part of what makes educators so amazing. So whether you're looking to enhance your existing skills that you already have in the classroom, or acquire new ones, or simply just stay ahead of the curve, I hope that today's episode will help to guide you into navigating the vast landscape of upskilling. So let's go ahead and start with the basics. What are professional development opportunities? Why are they crucial for a successful transition? I think it's important to think about professional development or upskilling as the key to unlocking new doors in your career. I'm not saying that you have to go out and get a new degree. I'm not saying you have to go spend hundreds or thousands of dollars to upskill. There are lots of different options available to you. But as a teacher, you have to recognize you already have a really rich skill set. But adapting those skills and expanding those skills is really essential for thriving in the corporate world. Okay, so where do we begin? Great question. Where did I begin? Honestly, I began on LinkedIn Learning. So when I first decided that I was going to really buckle down and look for that new opportunity, I activated my premium LinkedIn Learning account, and that provided me access to all of the LinkedIn Learning modules. And through those, you can take quick quizzes at the end, and you can earn some digital certificates that you can add to your LinkedIn profile. And so I really focused on things that I was excited about. Courses that were tailored to what I was looking for, some that were tailored to career transitions, some that were tailored more to discovering my next big thing. I didn't really know when I first was transitioning what exactly that role would be that would come next for me. I knew learning and development, but if you think about learning and development, that's so vast. And where I've landed today is certainly not, in the community world, is certainly not where I thought I would have been a year ago if you would have asked me. So being able to explore things for LinkedIn Learning was a great way to kind of dip my toes in a lot of different areas and also upskill. There's also platforms like Coursera. I'll make a shameless plug right here because I am in the community market now, and I work for a company called Blanchard, and we just launched this summer a solution called Propel by Blanchard. Phenomenal for upskilling, and when I think about teachers transitioning, this would be a really key place to start if you're interested. Because you can take courses such as Blanchard Management Essentials. So if you're new to managing or you want to upskill your professional development, whether you're transitioning into corporate America or maybe you're already in corporate America and you want to, improve, these courses like Blanchard Management Essentials, Self-Leadership, Servant Leadership, Essential Motivators, these are all courses that you can take with a virtual instructor-led session, like a little cohort, And you can get you get digital credentials through Credly, which is huge to add to your LinkedIn profile. But two, it's really solid content. It's world-renowned content at your fingertips for a phenomenal price. So I definitely explore Propel by Blanchard. Another option is if you have access to Open Sesame. That's another marketplace for great upskilling content. Think of similar to like LinkedIn Learning. And Blanchard actually just, I think last month, launched a handful, actually more than a handful, like 20-ish or so different pieces of content on Open Sesame. So again, that's another place that you could go to try and do some upskilling. Some of it could be around DEI work, some of it could be around courageous conversations and difficult conversations, all skills that are needed in any workplace, but would definitely be valuable to you as you're looking to transition. Another thing to think about is industry-specific training. So I identify first, where do you want to go? What do you want to do? So my big umbrella, learning and development. But you're going to have to kind of tailor that down a little bit and identify the skills that are in demand within your industry. Are they looking for strong communicators? Should you upskill in your communication skills? Are they looking for data analysts or project managers? If they're looking for a project manager, it would probably be worth your time to take some courses on project management or grab a book off Amazon on Lean Six Sigma, which is project management. You can tailor your training to align with those needs. One, it'll help you be able to sound more intelligent when you have your interviews because you do know what they're talking about and you do have the skills. And as you upskill, you're going to be able to make those connections between, hey, here's my skill I have, and I really excelled with it in the classroom. I've upskilled a little, and this is how it transfers into corporate America. So you're really just setting yourself up for success. Next up, I would say networking events and conferences. That might sound silly because I want to have a future session where we talk specifically about networking, but by attending conferences and networking events, not only will you be able to network, do the obvious, you will learn about the latest trends, what's happening in the industry that you're interested in. You'll have the opportunity to connect with professionals who could potentially offer you some guidance, some mentorship, answer questions. As you network, if you see a job you're excited about, find someone that's in that job and talk to them. Have a coffee date. Have a conversation and ask them questions about that role so that you can make sure that that really is the fit that you're looking for. Maybe they can give you some tips on specific upskilling that would be vital for that role and or industry. So I think when I think about my transition, one of the key things that I recognized was that I needed to adapt my teaching skills. A lot of the things in learning and development that I was looking at were for adult learners, and I taught children. I'd had some experience in leading professional development sessions, but I really needed to upskill in the area of adult learning theories. So that was something that I explored. That helped me a lot when I landed at Amazon and had the opportunity to design curriculum and content and learning paths for adult learners. So I'm going to wrap up here and I'm going to tell you, don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. Explore things you may not have thought you were interested in because those may just be the things that fill your bucket and ignite your passion. For me, where I've landed today, I would have never thought I'd land in working in community and building relationships. But you know what? That's the heart and core of everything I love. Building relationships, making connections. So operating some of the strategy behind community is so incredibly rewarding for me today. Embrace your learning journey. Remember, your teaching experience is such a valuable asset in any setting, but particularly in the corporate setting. I just want you, as we wrap up here, and I know this one's a little more quick episode, just a little nugget of upskill, upskill, upskill. Here's how to do it. I'll drop those links in the comments when I'm done. But remember, professional development is not a one-time thing. As an educator, you did it all the time. Every year, you had to maintain that professional development. It's a continuous journey. So stay curious, stay hungry for the knowledge, and keep evolving. Until next time, take care, and remember what Deborah Messing says. Do what makes you happy. And when it doesn't make you happy anymore, make a change without fear. I'll see you next time.